This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the LD Micro Invitational 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Robin Eves from Clean Coal Technologies. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is CCTC. Robin, welcome to SNN.Live.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you on. So for our audience, let's start off with an overview of the company, and then we'll go from there.
Basically, we're a clean coal technology company. We have 3 patented technologies. Our main aim is to make coal a more efficient and economical form of fuel to be burned around the world.
Let's get a history of the company. When did you start, and how did you develop to where you're currently at today?
The company started actually, in about 2000. It went public in 2007. I have been CEO since 2010, and Aidan Neary, the CEO, came in a couple of years after that. We started with one technology, Pristine, and Pristine is an all-encompassing technology, cleans coal, dries coal, and produces a very clean burning fuel. The technology that's exciting everyone around the world at the moment is our Pristine M technology. And it's very important to say that the company is not a coal company. We just accept that coal is here to stay. Coal takes up 30 to 40% of the global energy grid, and it is going to be there, and in India and China it's probably going to increase. So our mission is to make it a more efficient and cleaner fuel to burn, and that's what we do. And Pristine M technology is a dehydration technology which we have developed. It's been fully validated. We had a test plant built in Oklahoma, and it's since then the University of Wyoming has come in the last 2 years. Their research division, headed by Richard Horner, has fully validated the technology, and we're now beginning to build the 2nd generation plant in Wyoming in the Powder River Basin, which is overseen by the University of Wyoming.
And Robin, so you probably get this question asked all the times in terms of the company's technology solutions. When it comes to coal and environmental friendliness, is some of your technology looking to answer some of those questions?
Yes, it is indeed. We have 3 technologies. There's Pristine, which is a very environmentally friendly technology. That will clean the coal up completely. We have Pristine SA, which is pristine synthetic anthracite, and that takes coal down to fixed carbon, and then you coal fire that with natural gas or biomass, and you've got a completely clean burning fuel. However, the main technology we have at the moment, which is causing excitement around the world, is Pristine M. Pristine M is not geared towards environmentally friendly technology. It's geared towards making coal a more efficient and economical fuel source, which will, because of its efficiency, you'll burn 35–40% less coal, and you increase the burner efficiency of the power stations. So in doing that, you actually do reduce the carbon footprint by about 4 or 5%. But I think an important thing also to understand with our technology, and this has been developed through the University of Wyoming, that can also be used as a coal refinery, just like an oil refinery. At different heat levels, you get different products out. And of those products, you get oil, sulfur, water, asphalt, carbon. But now, more importantly, we can extract REMs from the coal. And as I think as the world knows right now, the United States is being, or could soon be held hostage by China, because China produces about 80% or 83% of the world's REMs. And our technology can access that. The university is working very hard to develop that part of the program, and that we've also had support and interest from the DoD here in the United States. So it's very interesting.
So my next question then is on the competitive landscape side of things. I would assume that there must be some other companies out there that have developed maybe not similar technologies, but other ways to make coal extraction and production more efficient. Or are you guys kind of first to market?
We are definitely market leaders in our technology in this space. There have been our predecessors, people like White Energy, KFX, etc., have all either not completely satisfied what they said they could do, or have completely failed. We've taken 10 years. We've stayed way under the radar. In fact, this is pretty well one of the first interviews we've done in the United States after 10 years of development, because now we have the validation from the University of Wyoming.
And what's your background? I mean, how did you come into all this?
My background is oil. I was with Cargill and Enron, and I was a managing director at UBS. And in 2010, I was in India and talking about oil, and they said, you really should look at coal because that's where we're heading. And indeed, India are, and if you look, they're going to increase their demand for coal significantly over the next 10, 20 years. And I came back, and somebody showed me this company, and I looked at it and said, well, if this technology works, it's going to be a game changer, and it will be a disruptive technology. I thought it would take a year or two to get it to market. It's taken 10 years, but we're nearly there. And if we get over the line this year with the help of the university, with the help of the Wyoming State, and with big support from overseas, I think it's got a very exciting future now.
So you already hit on my next question a little bit in some of your previous answers, but to bring it all home, from what you can tell me, what are some of the company's growth drivers now moving forward?
Right. Right now, our first intention is to finish the second generation plant, which is being built at the moment in Wyoming. Once that is done, which should be done in the next by the end of the third quarter, we will then test it again because we've made some refinements, or the University of Wyoming has made some refinements to the plant that was built in Oklahoma. We'll test that probably in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, we hope to begin the process of commercial development.
And where can our audience go and find more information about clean coal technologies?
I encourage them to go to our website, which is www.cleancoaltechnologiesinc.com. We're very active on social media, on Twitter, and I believe on Facebook as well. And in the market, you can Google us again, and you'll find a lot of information about the company and our future.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNN.Live, and we're at the LD Micro Invitational 2019 in Bel Air, California. With me again has been Robin Eves from Clean Coal Technologies, publicly traded company. The symbol is CCTC. Robin, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure.